Hello and welcome to more Animeniacs. I'm Devin, with me is Cody.
Hey everybody!
And we're finishing up with Maria, the Virgin Witch, episodes 11 and 12.
Woo!
And we'll start episode 11 and we'll work into 12.
Yeah.
So, we last left off Joseph in Gallbladder...
Gallstone.
Guston, whatever his name.
We decided he doesn't deserve.
He does not get a name.
No.
They're fighting in the church.
Yep.
And it's clearly a one-sided fight for the most part.
Yeah.
Joseph ain't standing a chance here.
Yeah, Joseph's like, kill you! I'm like, you're doing a bad job!
Yeah. You might want to start trying.
I'm sorry, Joseph, is this you trying? Oh, that's precious.
Yeah. There's a difference between a seasoned mercenary and the errand boy of a lord.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Maria and Co. are on their way to this battle because she's trying to save Joseph.
Yep.
And that's about the whole thing. It's the fight between him and Joseph and Galsta.
Yep.
And Maria interrupting it. And the conclusion's pretty underwhelming.
Yeah.
Especially when Maria appears, he's like, haha, now I can finish the job while right in front of Joseph. And Joseph just loses it.
Yeah, doesn't he headbutt him?
Oh yeah, with a helmet on.
Yep.
And that just, that was the decisive paymaker.
Yep, and then Joseph just goes to town.
Yeah.
Punch him in the face over and over.
Until Maria basically begs him and, pulls him off of him.
Yep.
It's like, you don't have to kill him. I was like, he dishonored you. Yeah, I don't care. Right now, you're my priority.
Fair, because, Joseph ain't doing so good.
No. He has an interesting look on life that I'm just like, I don't know how you got to this conclusion.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I'm not envious, but I have admiration for both Maria and Falstaff because they have the will to live their lives.
Mm-hmm.
And me as an errand boy, I don't have that freedom. And Maria's like, you do have that freedom, though. You can tell your lord to fuck off and you can go live your own life.
Eventually he's like, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How did you not know this? How old are you?
Yeah, I was like, all you had to do is basically just buckle down on what do I really want in my life.
Go to your lord.
And tell him, this is what I plan to do with my life.
I quit.
Yeah. You're not in the age of servitude where you have to, the Lord is your everything. And it does put you in a bad situation if you don't have a backup plan.
Yeah. But you don't need that.
Yeah.
Quit.
It's one of those, you can quit when you actually have everything you need to quit with. And all Joseph needed was, someone else.
Yep. And I do like what happens after they have this speech together.
Yeah.
You get your magic back.
Oh, yeah, no. They get technically married.
Mm-hmm.
Because she proposes to him and he proposes back.
She gets her magic back and basically turns the entire town into a tree.
Yeah, her magic, is back in tenfold.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
It's like, the Lord's like, fire the arrows! They're up in the air.
Yeah. They're aloft, my lord.
Yeah.
And then, she summons multiple creatures to scatter the armies.
Yeah.
Does Viv's trick of taking everyone's weapons into the air.
Oh, yeah! I forgot only Viv did that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, that's just a standard trick. It's called disarm.
Oh, wow. And then she fires a cannon straight up into the sky.
Yeah.
I like what you said at that point. Oh, Michael's not gonna like that.
No. And then we end with her being, taken to heaven. Well, between heaven and earth, really.
Yeah. Hi, Michael.
Yeah, Michael's like, the hell.
We're paramours. Whatever that means.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that
Yeah.
word, but I think it's either like we're married or
Okay.
something. It's
Now, did we miss anything?
well, we still have to work on Bernard and the monk or whatever.
Okay, was that this
Good.
episode or next episode?
That was this episode leading into next episode.
Okay, cool.
So this episode, the Inquisitor, I think is his actual title.
Yeah, he's like, where do we get our medicine?
Oh, from the witches. But I thought we hated witches and their medicines was pure poison. Yeah, no, we only say that just so that people don't rely on the witches themselves. They will
Yeah.
rely on us.
Yeah, we need the money. They don't.
Yeah. Also, I'm not above exploiting others if it's in the pursuit of God.
Yeah.
So, or no, he even goes even further beyond that. He's like, I'll pursue anyone, even God himself. I'll exploit anyone, even
Yeah.
God himself.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's not good for a
Yeah.
man of your position.
Yeah, you don't want to say that to people who are listening.
Yeah. Especially not the Inquisitor who's just, God is everything.
Yeah.
And then, here, let me tell you my crazy theories I have about mankind.
Oh, God.
One of these jerks.
Yeah, as soon as he started talking, I was like, oh, God.
I was
You
like,
went off the deep end.
I half listened to it because it's the same spiel as most of the religious enlightenment of mankind was put here by God to get and given free will so that we could surpass God.
Yeah.
Like, we're no longer supposed to listen to God anymore. We're supposed to listen to ourselves.
Right. You're doing a bang-up job.
Well, it's like, well, you're not wrong in the sense of we have free will, but like when you have your whole religion is based around God is the end-all be-all, and you're now saying, no, it's not, humanity is, God might take a problem to that.
Yeah, and we've seen, you know, his orders.
Yeah. And we just kind of cut there with the church.
Yeah.
And that's basically the 11th episode. The 12th episode wraps things up.
In a nice way.
In a very nice way. But we have start off with Maria versus Michael. And it looks like it's going to be one hell of a throwdown.
Yeah, and
Then all the witches show up.
every single one.
And they're like, yeah, we're ready to fight on Maria's behalf. We got all our summons. How can you possibly stand against like a disciple of God? And it's like, well, we don't know until you try, right?
Yep. And Maria's like, I don't want this.
No, she's like, absolutely, I didn't want to come here and fight Michael.
It's like, tough. We want to fight him.
And yeah, Viv's like, either if you wanted it or not, there's going to be a fight.
Yeah.
And it pretty much is a sweep for Michael.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you all stop now. And
He's going to do the same thing with Ezekiel again.
yeah, oh yeah. Then Joseph stands in his way.
Yeah.
And Michael's like, all right, Ezekiel, I need you to spear through both of them.
No.
No, I can't. What?
I
I refuse to do what you just said. Interesting. You throw away everything for this witch.
Yep.
I have some thinking to do. I need to consult some people.
Yeah.
AKA everyone Maria has touched.
Yeah.
And does this angel magic of, alright, everyone speak your thoughts about Maria.
And a lot of them are nice.
Yeah, a lot of them are like, yeah, Maria's pretty cool.
Except the Lord.
Oh, there's a few, like the
Yeah.
Lord, the Church,
Galstone.
Galstone. And even Galstone's like, wasn't like she's the devil, she's just like, she's a pain in my butt, but like...
I don't want to see her again.
I just don't want to see her again.
And then he's like, she took away my friend. I'm like, no, you did that your own.
Yeah, like...
You stabbed him. Like, do you think you're going to be friends after you stab him?
Yeah. Yeah, we can work it out. I'd take it, but...
No. Yeah.
So yeah, we get like everyone's testimonial, even Anne, the small girl.
Yeah.
Like, don't listen to anyone else. The only person that matters is that I like her.
Yeah. We hear from the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
She's blasphemous.
Yeah.
Like crying while he's saying it.
And this is where we see Bernard's comeuppance. Because Bernard sees the angel Michael and is like, well, that goes against everything I just believed in now. Or like the 5 days or whatever I had of this belief. Because an angel can't come and tell humans what to do anymore.
Yeah.
And goes to strangle Michael.
I'm like,
Now, let's see how this goes for you.
Yep.
And they cut away from it.
Yeah.
And we come back to the scene later. But Bernard is just a puddle of white goo on the ground.
I gotta say it.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Is he milk?
Yeah. I was like, I turned him into goo, and then Cody's like, oh my god, is he milk?
Ooh, a new type of milk. Bernard.
Ew. It's gotta be spoiled.
Yeah, probably. All those conspiracies.
Yeah. So, with all this information, Michael asks Joseph the final verdict of, what do you think of Maria?
Yeah.
And Joseph was like, she's the love of my life, I love her, and I will champion her ideals.
Yeah.
Because she's shown great resolve, even without her powers.
Yeah.
She still holds on to her ideals and will fight tooth and nail for them.
Yeah. And then Maria says a couple speeches.
Yeah.
And Michael's like, huh.
Maria basically gives the speech of, even with or without my powers, I will continue to fight. If you want to strike me down, do it right now. Stop drawing this out. And also, tell God I forgive him.
And he laughed.
Yeah.
I was like, as soon as I saw that, I was like...
Because the look on everyone's face, wait, you said that? Like, you can't say, I forgive God. And I was like, alright, you caught me off guard on that last one, so here's what we're going to do. The Almighty has spoken to me right now. We hear bell chime, apparently that's the word of God.
You're in the natural order now.
Yeah, you're considered a natural order, so I can't strike you down. However, if you still continue to go against the natural order, I will have no choice but to come and confront you.
Yeah, so don't stop too many battles, please.
Yeah. And Maria's like, well, I'd hate to put you out of a job.
Yeah.
And then Ezekiel's punishment comes up.
Yeah.
Like, Ezekiel, you went against the word of God, denied your order.
You're not an angel anymore.
You can't be an angel anymore. However, God in his mercy is granting you humanity. You can be reborn as a human.
Yep.
And as a final mercy or a final reward for all your service, you can choose your own mother.
Right at Maria.
It's like, Maria, she's looking right at you. What? I can't be a mother!
Yes, you can.
Well, not to say you can't, but...
And then she's finally like, fine.
Yeah, it's like, not only do I have to give birth to the dove, but I have to lose my powers over it too.
Well, I wonder if... I thought that was part of the punishment.
No, she would have kept her powers if she didn't. If she said no to Ezekiel giving birth to Ezekiel.
I know, but I thought in the first set when she got like punished by Michael originally, that losing the virginity was part of the, and losing her powers was part of that punishment.
It was. It
I
still
wondered-
stands.
Oh, I thought he said. Michael said, "I take back everything I said."
No, he
Okay.
never went back on that.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know where you got that
I don't
information.
know.
He's like, no, the stipulation still stands. If you're a virgin, you keep your powers. Once you lose that virginity, you lose your powers.
Okay. Cool.
And giving birth is definitely going to make you lose that virginity.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
but Maria's like, fine, all right, I will be the mother to Ezekiel.
Mm-hmm. Ezekiel hugs both her and Joseph.
Yeah, and fades away, waiting to be born. Which
Yeah.
they don't specify, but I'm like, is she pregnant now? Or does Joseph still have to put it in her?
Well, I would hope she's not pregnant now because she still has her powers.
No,
Okay, miracle birth, I guess.
she doesn't have her powers after this. Once
Oh.
she hugs Ezekiel, she does lose her powers.
Hmm.
So part of me believes that, yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
she's going to give birth to Ezekiel, and Joseph had nothing to say in the matter.
Okay. Fair.
And then we kind of cut to the end credits, and then a final scene where we find out what this dark mist that's been in like a few episodes.
Yeah.
And apparently it's an ancient one that was there before God.
Interesting.
And he was actually the final verdict in Maria's judgment with Michael.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, ancient creature, what do you think of Maria? Well, I'm the past and she's the future. And because of her, I can still exist.
So I like her.
So I like her. And please don't cut off my only means of existence.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah.
I do like the scene with all the villagers welcoming Maria in.
Yeah. So Maria is fully human now.
Yeah.
And is moving into the village to live a peaceful life.
Yeah. It's cool.
And basically that's the story, and then we get the final narration, of finding out that the narrator has been Anne this whole time.
Yeah. Sounds a lot like her grandmother.
Yeah. I think that was intentional to make
Yeah.
you think like the grandmother told the story before her deathbed.
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
what I thought.
But it was like, no, this is Anne. This is
Okay.
a while ago.
Pretty
I was
cool.
getting the hint of that after. I was like, how do you know things that you weren't there for?
Yeah. Pretty cool.
But I don't see how this could be a season 2. We'll talk more about this in the aftermath. Right now, we're just focusing on episodes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I don't see there being a season. Yeah. We'll talk more about
Yeah.
it.
so until next time, have a good one, guys.
Peace out.